10-member delegation of the Working Committee of the NNPGs left for New Delhi today to take part in the peace talks. In an exclusive conversation with Northeast Live correspondent Sarah Konyak in Dimapur moments before leaving for New Delhi, co-convener of the Working Committee of the NNPGs Isak Sumi made some significant remarks, making it clear that the position of the NNPGs on the freshly resumed peace talks. The NNPG co-convener informed that there is no fresh agenda on the cards as the formal talks have concluded, and that the only point of discussion with the Government of India representative will be focused on giving a last touch before the signing of the final agreement. Now, while the deadlock in the peace process has largely been due to the NSC and IM's insistence on a separate flag and constitution for the Nagas, the NNPGs reiterated their stand on the issues, stating that the Working Committee in its negotiations has ensured that there is enough room post-solution to take care of unresolved issues, including the flag and constitution issue, through a democratic political process. Now, the NNPG co-convener also downplayed differences with the NSC and IM, stating that there can only be one solution and hence the question of difference with anyone doesn't arise. On expectations of a solution before Christmas, NNPG co-convener Isak Sumi admitted that it would be difficult to set a timeline for the solution.
The convener, Mr. N.K. Kitovi Zumomi, along with the other leaders, are already camping in Delhi. Another delegation led by you is leaving in a short while. When is the first meeting with the Government of India representative, A.K. Mishra, scheduled?
We haven't set any specific date. The process, it's an ongoing process. So any convenient time will be meeting. So there is no such specific timeline.
So what are the agendas that are likely to be discussed in the first official meeting between the NNPGs and the interlocutor?
In fact, this is not the first meeting. As I've said, the process is an ongoing process. And now it is a well-known fact that the entire formal process is already concluded. So we don't have any new agendas. Now the point of discussion will be the final touch before the signing of the final agreement.
Like you have rightly mentioned, the talks have concluded on October 31st, 2019, and the NNPGs are ready to sign the final agreement. However, the competencies are yet to be yet to be known to the public. And also at the same time, what is stopping according to NNP, what is stopping for the final solution? What is the roadblock?
In fact, regarding the competencies, we have made known to the entire public through the public leaders, NGO, civil societies, and even the state legislators. We have already distributed our status paper. It has been widely discussed, and feedbacks also, we have had satisfactory feedback. So the question of our competencies not being made known to the public doesn't arise. I think because of pandemic, there was a brief stoppage of the process, but now due to the relaxation, the process is going on, and we don't see any obstacle regarding the final signing of the agreement.
According to the NNPGs, there are no differences with the NSC and IM. However, it is being seen as the next to impossible thing for the NNPGs and the IM to sit across one table and sort out the differences. Are there any particular reservations from the NNPG side?
No, we don't have any issue with the NSC and IM. This is the Naga issue, and the solution will be for the Nagas. There will be only one solution. So the question of having differences or issue with the NS and IM doesn't arise on our part. For us, we are ready, all the processes are completed, and only the fine tuning is left to be done. So I believe and we are confident that even NS and IM is on the right track for a solution. And since there is going to be one solution, so everybody should come on board, and the issue of having a difference with the NS and IM doesn't arise on our part.
Coming back from your answer, the NSC and IM have stated that for the final solution, any group is welcome to be on board, as there's going to be only one solution, one agreement, and they have stated that any final solution should be on the basis of the framework agreement. What is your take on this?
I should be very precise on that. As I've said, the solution will be one solution. It is the Naga solution, and the solution is not only for the NNPGs or for the NS and IM. So trying to insist upon that the agreement should be upon the agreed position, or the framework agreement should not arise and will not arise.
So does the NNPG's support to the demand of the flag and constitution, which is being seen as the major roadblock to reach a final solution?
As for us, flag and constitution, it has already been discussed, and we have made sure that there is enough room left for the post-solution where the unresolved issue will be discussed, and flag and constitution is also a part of an arrangement where in the post-solution it can be processed through political democratic process.
What if the NSC and IM disagrees and no inking is done then?
Then it is, it is entirely left to their own dispensation. As for us, the process are completed, we are ready for a solution.
So the speculations are also on that that a final deal will be struck before the 2021 Christmas. How far do you think that this will be a reality for the Nagas?
In fact, the anticipation of the people are very high. We are also working in that line. However, we cannot. The struggle has been going on for the last 50, 60 years. So we cannot set a particular timeline or frameline for that.
My last question to you.
Okay, please.
All the political parties have now come together under the nomenclature of United Democratic Alliance, and the government of India has also given heed to the call of the NSC and IM, and they have replaced the interlocutor, and talks have officially resumed now. And also the centre have also roped in the Assam Chief Minister, who is also the NEDA convener. So how significant do you think these developments will be able to give the final push?
In fact, the state government, or for the matter, the Indian politicians, they are not a part of a negotiating team. However, in order to give the impression that the talk is broad-based and the solution is going to be a people's solution, and since they are the elected representative of the people, it is also very, it gives more credence to the solution when the people's representative also give their consent and participate in it. So we don't have any illusion, or we don't have any doubt regarding the participation.
Okay, well, the Chief Minister of Nagaland and the NPF leader TR Ziliang are already camping in Delhi. So will the NNPGs be meeting them as well?
No, for us there is no reservation regarding meeting this person or that person. Anytime we are welcome, as and when, if anything that has to do with the Naga solution are to be discussed, anytime we are willing and ready to meet anyone.
Meanwhile, it's not just the NNPGs, but Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton, along with advisors and Monlumo Kikon, Kazito Kimini and Tuvihoto also left for the national capital today to join Chief Minister Nephew Rio and veteran NPF leader TR Ziliang. Now, significantly, Patton informed Northeast Live that a meeting with the 7 NNPGs has been scheduled for tomorrow. Patton, meanwhile, refused to comment on whether a solution can be reached at before Christmas. Patton also said that even though an appointment has been sought from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, it is not certain whether the meet will take place during this visit.
So you, along with a host of advisors, are all set to leave for Delhi in a short while. You will be joining the Chief Minister and also the NPF leader, Mr. TR Ziliang, in Delhi. What are the meetings that has been scheduled for tomorrow?
Yeah, few of us are leaving for Delhi today. We are going to join our Honorable Chief Minister and leader of NPF Legislative Party. We are asked to come today since they have fixed the meeting with 7 NNPG group tomorrow. Yeah.
So, sir, any sitting will take place with the NSA and IM, although the NPF leader and Chief Minister had already had a meeting?
Yeah, that too, after reaching Delhi, we will discuss. Yeah.
So the state government, all the stakeholders are very keen to find a breakthrough before the 2021 Christmas. So can the Nagas expect this to become a reality?
Now, unless we discuss with our central leaders and our political groups, NSN, IM and 7 NNPG group, we have no comment on that.
So my last question to you, the core committee have been seeking appointment with the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister. So can we expect any meeting between the core committee and the central leaders in Delhi in this visit?
No, I'm not sure during this meeting whether they'll give us time to meet them, but we have seek appointment with our Honorable Prime Minister and Home Minister.
Sir, you're all set to leave for Delhi today along with the Deputy Chief Minister and also Advisor Toby Hoto and the BJP President Mr. Timjan Imna along. So will you be joining the Chief Minister and the leader of the Naga People's Front Party, leader T.R. Ziliang?
No, I am going to Delhi for a private visit related to my recently published book. So I will not be joining them. We have already entrusted them to be part of the process. So we will be praying for them and I won't be joining them.